I'll be covering how to edit your own photos for your Amazon FBA listings. What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Pat Harris and I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller. On my channel, I share tips that help with my own Amazon business so they could help you out as well. I also share additional streams of income that I make online. So if this type of content sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you could stay updated with all of the new videos that I upload. But in this video, I'll be covering how to edit your own photos for your Amazon FBA listings. I do all my product photography, so it's saves a lot of money, but you just have to know the basics of Photoshop, and I'm going to get into that today. It's not going to be a really long tutorial where I'm going to show you how everything in Photoshop works, because that could take a lot of time. You could look on YouTube for those videos. I'm just going to show you how it actually works with Amazon FBA pictures and what I do with my own images. So let's jump into my computer right now and I'll show you how I edit my photos for my Amazon FBA listings. Let's go. Alright guys, so we are in my computer and this is adobe.com. This is the company that makes Photoshop. It's a photo editing app. You've probably heard of it. There's a ton of tutorials on YouTube, but I'm just going to go over the basics of what I do for my Amazon FBA pictures. So let's get into it. It is $20 a month if you want the subscription, or you could try the free trial. So now we're inside of Photoshop. Before we start using Photoshop, I want to show you this video. I screen shared it from my phone, but all I did was I took a picture of this power drill with my camera on my phone. It's an iPhone 10. You could use your iPhone if it has a good camera, or you could use a DSLR professional camera. It's up to you. I've used both. They both work well as long as you bring it into Photoshop after and edit it. So you could see I adjust the brightness, the saturation, a couple different things, and I just adjust it a little bit to get it ready to bring into Photoshop. And now we will bring it into Photoshop. So all we do is go to File, New, and this is where you're going to pick the size of your photo. Now Amazon recommends a certain size of photo, and I always do 1500 by 1500 pixels. That's large enough so when people scan over it, it looks like it's perfectly clear when it zooms in on the product. So I already have it here, or you could type it in here, but it's going to be 1500 by 1500. We're going to hit create, and now all you have to do is drag your picture on top of this. So I have my picture that I showed you in my video, and we're going to drop it right here. So here it is. Obviously you wouldn't want to post this on Amazon because you could see there's like this yellowish in the background. I used a light box, but you still get these shadows in different colors, so you have to come into here and edit it. All I do is I cut out this and you get rid of all of this. So I go to this selection tool, it's the quick selection, and then all you do is drag it around your item so it goes to the edge, and then all we are going to do is cut out this image so we get rid of the background and we have everything that we want. So you got to make sure that you get everything. If you go too far, you just got to adjust it by holding Option. Just make sure that you have everything included in that selection tool. And then once you have it selected, we are going to come right up here to hit select and mask. And then I always do a radius of like 2 to 5 pixels. It just makes it more rounded off on the edges. I'll do smooth a little bit. And that is basically it. You hit OK. And now it shows the new selection is all rounded off. There's no like little bumps everywhere. And then you're just going to copy and paste this. So I just hit Command C and Command V. Boom, right there. It already looks way better. You got rid of all that yellow stuff. It's just the image by itself. And now we could tweak this one. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because you'll probably get bored watching me edit it. All I want to show you is how I cut out images. And then once we have this main image, you want it to go to each side. You want it to be big. So I usually will bring it like that. And then another thing that I'll do is I'll zoom in, which is Command plus. And you can see like these little things right here, a little dust, whatever it is. I come right here to the spot healing tool and I just click on that. It's gone. Click on that. It's gone. Okay, let's go here. Here's a little dot. I'll click on it, gone. Click on it, gone. And then like this is all rough. I'll click on that and just kind of smooth it out. You just kind of drag it around. I did too much, but you get the point. You're going to go in here and click around on any imperfections that you see to make it look like a clean image. And that is it. Okay, so now we're going to add text, and all you do is go right here to this T. We're going to click on that, and then we just type out Black and Decker. And then to move it, we go right here to the Move tool. We can move it around. We can make it smaller by doing Command T, or you could change the size right here. But we'll make it smaller. And then we will duplicate it by holding down Option and dragging. Now we could do power drill. So say we want to make this smaller, you could either adjust it right here, or you could do Command T, make it smaller, and then we will do a shape. So if you want to do like a square or a circle, that is right here. And then we will do a square, so I will do a square around power drill. Boom, and then to change the color, you click right here. And we will just do the color of the image. To do that, you just click on this little colorful chart, and then it will go right here. So you could get any of these colors and hit OK. Now we have a square that is under the power drill. It looks more professional, and you have your image cut out perfectly with nothing in the background. You have your text, you know how to add text with the shape. There's a ton of other things you could do, like drop shadows and all of that. But again, this isn't a Photoshop tutorial. It's just the basics on how you can edit your own Amazon FBA photos. In case you get an image back and you don't like it, now you know how to add text to it. There's a ton of other things you could do. I could go on and on, but that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, check out Photoshop, and you could try the free trial before you actually buy the product. But that is it. I will see you in the next video.